guys, welcome to Southwest Angling, and as you can see here, I have a bass. We're fishing here at this ditch around where I work, and we've been catching some small ones, but this is the best one of the day. I mean, I know it's not big, you know, by bass standards, but for a ditch, that is a nice fish. We're just using these little drop shot worms. Oh, he's really in there. I'll have to take that out later. But this actually was going to be a carp fishing trip, because it's sort of like the cottonwood hatch. But that didn't really happen, and we're just sort of using our carp gear and some spare drop shot and catching these bass. Should be a fun episode, guys. We're really getting into them, and I hope you can get some good action. We'll see you later. Alright guys, so the rig we're doing today is, again, like not as good as it could be because we were going to go carp fishing. But this is like 20-pound braided line on this super fancy smanchy Chinese carp rod. Definitely not the preferred thing I like to use for bass. And from there I have like 14-pound mono. I don't even know why I'm telling you this. This isn't what you should be using, guys. And just a little bell sinker, and then for the business end we got a gamakatsu octopus style hook, not sure what size. And for the lures we have these sharpshooters by Yum in the Morning Dawn color, I think it's called. These are the 4-inchers, I think, but we're just sort of biting off the heads all the way to the collar of the worm. And that's what seems to be working. As far as what we're doing here, we're sort of targeting these tumbleweeds, or holding to them really close. And yeah, some of the pockets that are surrounded by the tumbleweeds are also good. We've seen some bluegill and carp around, so you know, there's other options if the bass suddenly turn off, but you know, we're gonna stick with this today. Should be a fun episode. And here's Trey with another bass. That one's a smaller guy. I just got the hook out. Didn't you just drop that line in and catch it?
Yeah, it was on the fall.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a nice little post-spawn fish. Look at the tail, sort of beat up. I can't believe we've caught like what? Like
7. This
yes,
is like our 7th
yeah,
fish
7
already.
fish from
in
this
like 10
one
minutes,
hole.
in 10
Yeah.
minutes. It's insane.
Yeah, oh my god, the action's crazy here. Oh my god. It's gonna be a fun trip, guys. So the funny thing is that we had no idea there was any bass in here, but the day before, because I was sort of scouting it out for carp fishing, I was just looking around. Whenever you're fishing a new body of water, always like scope out the scene, see what you can find, and I actually saw like a ton of forage. I saw like mosquito fish, so I was thinking, oh, you know, there could be bluegill, bass in here, and then I saw like perfect bait-sized bluegill. I actually caught one on a fly rod earlier. But yeah, again, more forage, and then I saw frogs and grasshoppers falling in the water, so I was like, okay, there's either like huge bluegill here or bass. And so, you know, sort of going on the bass page, because I know there are bass in New Mexico ditches, and yeah, we were very right. Trey just took a lucky shot with a drop shot, and oh my god, we're on fire today. Ooh, so yeah, lesson learned, always check, just walk around new body of water, especially ditches, because you can sort of look at everything. And yeah, we're gonna keep on fishing. Alright guys, so we're sort of unprepared and didn't film the fight, but Trey just caught a largemouth here. It's not huge, but I mean, for this ditch, it's pretty awesome. You can see the drop shot in his mouth. Nice. That guy like doesn't have a stripe. That's sick.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him go.
Alright. Where'd you get him, Trey?
Right in his pocket.
Oh, so he wasn't holding on to a tumbleweed or anything?
No, we're all right here.
Alright. Well, that's going to be the plan for today, guys. We're just going to keep throwing these drop shots and hopefully get more little ditch bass. We'll see how it goes. Alright guys, so one more thing that you need when ditch fishing is definitely a net. This is meant for like pure fishing. It has like the measurement on the back, but it extends, and this is really useful. I mean, most of the bass we're catching are like really small and we can just flip them in. But if you look, like most ditch banks are super steep, and so you definitely want to, before you start fishing, look for a spot where you can easily net the fish if it's like, you know, a pound or two, like that first one I caught. So yeah, definitely having a net is important. And yeah, just bringing it. I have to wrap up this video right about now. I have to get off to work and I'm sort of late. We're gonna see what happens. I mean, if we catch another fish, then we'll keep filming. But I think we're gonna wrap it up. Next time we're gonna try and prepare for bass, because this time it was sort of impromptu. But hey, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry it was a little short. Yeah, next time we'll be more prepared. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to watch next video, all that YouTube stuff. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Toodles. Well guys, welcome to Southwest Angling. As if you couldn't tell, we are bass fishing in this little ditch. And I just caught my first one. Ooh. Yeah. Someone walking by, they're gonna judge me so hard. Ooh. That's so small. It's one of the smallest bass I've caught. Well, this was gonna be a, oh, Jesus Christ. I got it. Well, this was gonna be a carp fishing trip, but that didn't turn out so well. And we just threw in a little drop shot on our carp rods, and lo and behold, some little bass. We're catching them on a drop shot right now, and well, we'll see how it goes.